All right, this is an update for my build in public log. I have not posted in several days. I've decided to switch to three videos a week, not every day. I set myself the goal of making a video and posting every day back before I basically had a full-time job. Um, Now with it's freelance, but it's really just a full-time job, like straight up. Um, Now with having a full-time job that's very demanding, I just get so little done every day that making a video every day doesn't make sense because I'm not doing much. There's not really much to talk about day after day. I decided to do 3 days a week, and I missed yesterday, or I'm sorry, Monday, because I was traveling. I was on the move. I super busy, just was traveling. I think the schedule will be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And that way I have just enough time to really get quite a bit done. Monday's video will be like the big main video where I cover kind of what I got done over the weekend. What have I got done since I last had a video? Trying to get this wrapped up. This is going to be AI chat email. It's going to be a free tool by Agents Code. Agents Code is my AI agent API service. So this is locally, so it's not really fully running, but essentially you're going to go here. Um, you're going to get a randomly generated temporary email address. You could forward an email and it will load automatically here. You'll see like a huge summary of the email or email threads. You'll be able to view the email, and then you can actually like talk to the email and ask it questions about the email or the email thread. Nice picture here. You'll be able to upload a .eml file. That's you just Gmail, Apple Mail, all of them. You can just download a little file, or you can click like show raw. All of them do this as well, and you can paste the contents right in there and done. Like what powers this is a AI agent on Agents Code that you'll be able to do this like at scale. So let's say you had a product or you have a bunch of users, you have hundreds or thousands of emails you want summarized, and you want to do something with that data. You would drop in the agent that does that and gives you that data in a nice format. You can kind of do it at scale, not on your infrastructure, but on Agents Code infrastructure. That's the whole purpose. So this is kind of to like illustrate how you'd use it, what is capable, like what are the agents capable of doing, and frankly, get a link for SEO, get like a really good link. For now, I'm just going to do the copy and paste. Every time I do a demo, it fails horribly. So let's see. One thing that is on the to-do list is a proper progress bar, so you can like actually know where the thing's at. That actually ran the agent. That is real. And here's your real summary. I don't really care if you know where I was at. Like this is in the past. Whatever, you can know where I was at in San Francisco, like last week. So you can actually view it, like view the raw HTML email. I think that's kind of cool. Or you could just drop into here and start asking questions. So, what's a good question to ask? When can I check in? Again, this was last week. I don't care if you know where it was last week. Think about it from like, let's say you have like, oh shit, there's a huge email thread. There's all this stuff in here. Oh, I don't want to go through all these emails in the thread. That's where this kind of thing is really useful for like an email thread. For one email, maybe, why would you really need to ask it that many questions? What time it, so it lets you ask the email questions, and then it gives you like, hey, here are suggested questions. Checkout is at noon. It was at noon. It was great. I love later checkouts. I hate when a hotel makes you check out at like 10 or something crazy in the morning. It's just too early. What are the parking fees? I mean, this is fucking great. And yeah, what a rip off. I'm very happy with this. I think this is so cool. this is a free product. Like anyone can send an email and use this. I mean, why not? You know? So that's where I'm at. This is all done except for this. The email. So this was a product before AI chat email. You can actually see this in action. This is a product right now that works. So you get a temporary email address, and then you sign up. You send it an email, and you sign up, and you're onboarded. And it's kind of like a virtual assistant you email, and you can like send it emails. Hey, summarize this email thread. You basically do this, but like via your own like email address. No one was interested. No one used it. People just tried it, and no one cared. So I'm killing this, but I'm reusing like some of the functionality like this. Like you get an email address. This is not valid by the time you watch this video. It's gonna work exactly the same. You send your email, you wait, and then you'll get the summary and you'll be able to like see all the things. Pretty cool, I think, especially for a free tool. Yeah, so the last bit is just getting the logic right so it like gets it from that email address, and then it like actually does the thing. So I'm almost there. I'm almost done. I should have this done by this weekend and then launched finally. I've been really busy, like not even able to work at all, which I'll get to in a minute about like how I could. I actually tried to work on this and get this done last weekend, but I couldn't, which I'll talk about very shortly. So yeah, that's the update for today. Usually, when there is a question or comment, I come here and I answer it live on the video. So if you're new here, I do respond like in the next video. Anyways, so onto my random story. Okay, to be honest, I don't want to go to London because I sit on my computer working 12 hours a day. Why spend so much money to go do that in a more expensive place? Although it costs about as much as it does here in California. With worse weather too. I'm going there because my girlfriend's there. My partner, she has like a hybrid job. She has to be at the office majority of the week in central London. She has a really good job. Her career is going well. Like I kind of have to go because I'm just some guy trying to do a business, doing freelance work from my computer anywhere. So let me go do it from there and join her. So I took the train up there to San Francisco. And I had my laptop. I'm sitting at the table. The train going up there is nice because it like goes all the way up there, and like it's not very crowded. I get a table, and I can sit there and work. I cannot work in the car. I get car sick like hell. I don't know why. The car, I can't. I can look at my phone a bit, but I can't get a laptop or read like in a car. On the train, for some reason, I can. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. So I had my computer, like, I'm going to work. And I started working on the AI chat email, that tool. And I still have my computer connecting to the real server for some stuff, like a lot of stuff, the database, like Reddit, all these things. And I don't have like a 100% local version, which I really should. I'm being kind of stupid doing that. But it's like, well, no one's using this thing. Who cares? Like, I'm gonna kill the product and whatever. I just haven't been working on that tool a lot. And what happened was, my internet connection over my phone was so bad, it just wouldn't work. I could like chat with Cursor/Claude, like at my editor. That was really slow and janky and kept disconnecting, but okay, fine. I could sit around and slowly do that. But I couldn't work on it. So I was like, oh my God, my plan was to work on this thing for like, I don't know, 6 hours or something, like really finish this thing up. And that plan failed horribly. I didn't work at all on it. I was like, oh. I did do some work for my freelance project. So I, finished up the day on the train coming back, but that I really was hoping to have this done by this video, and I didn't get it done. Yeah, here we are another week. I'm going to be working on this, but I started working on the next like free tool that I'm gonna do. So here's where it gets interesting. I experimented. I was like, I'm gonna vibe code this whole fucking thing, like from start to finish. So I sat down and I did a video about this a couple of weeks, like a week, I don't know, a week or two ago, where I tried to use Claude Taskmaster to like write a very specific spec, like very detailed, like exactly what I need. And I tried to have it completely vibe coded, pretty fairly easy-ish tool, but I don't really see a tool exactly how I want to use this tool. So I was like, let's just try. And the vibe coding is no good. Like, trust me on this. Like, try it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Please or school me. It's so bad. It's so slow. It writes so much overly verbose code. You just have to handhold way too much to get good results. I was like, I'm gonna try this one more time, but like be more specific and be more clear about a lot of things. No. It goes and it just makes millions and millions of files. It's like an over eager junior developer that's like, I just want to code a million things. Not good. I was left with a big pile of mess that didn't even work. And it's like, this doesn't even work. This is so bad. Oh well, I burned through a bunch of credits. I wasted my time on the train. And this week, I'm like, let me try to replicate what Taskmaster is doing, but in my own little system, like much more guardrails, much more like holding its hand as we go. And let me see if I can vibe code in a very similar fashion, but like holding the agent's hand way more. And wow, have the results been like way better. What I'm doing is I explicitly have like a task file and a task MD file where, I mean, there's nothing to show. I'm just going to explain it. It's very fucking straightforward. Where I have it write all the tasks and subtask, and I'm like, do not continue until that task is complete. Do not mark it complete until you ask me and you get explicit permission, like, yes, I'm done, until I sign off on it. And you have it just do one single thing. And in that task MD file, you have to have all, like, you have to chat with it and figure out exactly what you want. Same thing you do with Taskmaster. But then you need to actually, at the top of that task MD file, have it summarized in very, like, put a very good big description so you can jump back into a new clean conversation and it knows exactly where it picks up. I mean, I think a lot of people are doing this and talking about this, but I tried to just replicate that, like constantly going, okay, do the one thing, and I'd check that one task or subtask. No, make this change, make this change. Okay, make this change, do this thing. Hey, where are we at with the task? Oh yeah. Oh, and then it starts trying to mark everything done. What did I tell you? Do not mark the task done without asking me. Oh yeah, you're right. You have to remind it so much. That's why the vibe coding sucks. It just like forgets things. And you have to always remind it, always strategically start a new conversation and point it immediately to the task file and be like, hey, where are we at? Like, continue where we left off. And it goes, oh yeah, so much better results, like guiding it and holding its hand. Now you have to know how to do that. That's where I come in. I'm like a senior engineer. I obviously have the experience and know how and where to guide it, and like I know how I want things done. But wow, I was able to get so much more high quality work done so much faster too, which is really funny than just letting the agent do the taskmaster thing. And just it took I let it run for like 3 to 4 hours, taskmaster, just on that other tool, which I'll talk about later, and doing it just like holding its hand and doing it this other way, and half the time I got way more done. So, and way better quality. So I'm sticking with that for now on. I think now that with the new Claude and the new cursor changes and all these new tools are like Windsurfer, I think you cannot just go to the prompt and just talk to it and have it do it. I don't think that works anymore. I think you have to do like the taskmaster, like make a very tight spec with all these tasks and like hierarchy of you must complete this first, or you just do one thing at a time. I'm telling you, the results were not mind blowing, but like shockingly way better results. And even me, I took a step back. I was like, this is so much better. Why haven't I been doing this all along? Thought I'd share that. That was very interesting. My experience the last 2 weeks. The vibe coding thing, just Taskmaster, horrible, horrible. You just have to be guiding it and holding its hand way, way too much for that to realistically work. So, anyways, fingers crossed on the UK residency. Now we wait. I spent a lot of money. My partner and I spent a lot of money on this. So if we get rejected, we're out a lot of money. And of course, they'll want, we'll have to spend more money. And I don't know what we're going to do, but that's now I sit and wait. I don't have a passport. I can't leave the country. She's having a family emergency. I can't go join her and be with her. It really sucks. So now I just sit and wait, and I should know within a month if I'm gonna go live in the UK for like longer term. All right, that's all I got for today. I know it's a long video, but a lot to cover. Again, I'm gonna do less videos, but like more content, and actually show off more real stuff and talk about more, real like more substantive things. See you Friday.